Alright, here's the thing nobody tells you. Once you hit 40, your body basically switches sides. The energy dips, recovery slows, and one cheat day, that can wreck you for a whole week. You're sore in places you didn't even know you had muscles. A couple of months ago, I hit that wall hard. I looked in the mirror and I thought, wow, this is not where I thought I'd be at 40. Worst shape of my life. Full on, how did I let this happen mode. So yeah, this video is me starting over from scratch. When you're younger, you can eat pizza, fries, junk, whatever, and bounce back like nothing happened. I remember doing that for years. Stay up half the night, grab a burger in the morning, and somehow still look and feel fine. But it doesn't last. It creeps up on you, slowly. You think to yourself, I'll get back on track soon. Then it's, I'll start next month. Then after my birthday. Then January 1st rolls around and you're like, all right, this is it. New year, new me. And of course, nothing changes. I kept saying it every year. I'll get in shape next year. Once things calm down, I'll start. All that nonsense. I lied to myself month after month, year after year. One day I said to myself out loud, what age am I finally going to realise is never going to happen, unless I actually take action? Because I was waiting for the perfect time, and there's no such thing. You know, I used to lift in my teens and 20s. I really loved training, but then life happened. The work, stress, injuries, family, bad sleep, bad habits, all the usual mess. And all those I'll start soon promises started to add up. Before I knew it, I'd been out of shape for pretty much my entire adult life. Fast forward to this year, heavier than I've ever been, sluggish, metabolism dragging like an old computer. Even when I was doing carnivore, it felt slow. Then I started adding fruit back in, and the weight started creeping up, 1 or 2 pounds every single week. At first, I ignored it. Then one day you try on a shirt and it's like, oh yeah, okay, that's new. Then came the doctor visit, fatty liver. That one stopped me cold. Sitting there hearing that, and I just thought, all right, this is it. Either I'll fix this or I'm going to keep digging a hole for myself. And it wasn't even about looks anymore. It was about health, energy, longevity, about actually feeling alive again, instead of dragging myself through every single day. And that was my wake-up call. Starting from zero at this age is humbling. You don't just pick up where you left off. You start back from a completely different body. No muscle memory advantage, no easy progress. There's no bounce back metabolism. I'd go for a walk and sometimes be out of breath halfway up a hill. Knees are sore, back is tight, everything's complaining. But weirdly, it felt kind of honest. It's like my body is finally telling me the truth after years of denial. And this time, I'm not trying to punish myself. I wasn't doing CrossFit workouts or starving myself after death to make up for it. I want to rebuild properly. And honestly, I'm not really obsessing over diet right now. I've done many in my time. Keto, vegan, carnivore, paleo, high carb. And they all work if you actually stay consistent. So instead of chasing the next perfect plan, I started focusing on the small stuff. Drinking more water, walk every day, hit some resistance training a few times a week. Eat foods that help me recover instead of drain me. Because at this stage, consistency beats intensity every single time. Once you hit 40, eat less and move more just doesn't cut it anymore. You've got to work with your body, not against it. Your hormones shift, recovery slows, and your metabolism is practically on standby. So instead of fighting it, I started focusing on balance. better sleep, smart nutrition, daily movement, strength training a few times a week, walking every day. You know, strength training is huge for me right now, not just because it builds muscle, it wakes your body up again. It improves metabolism, balances hormones, and gives you back that sense of control that you didn't realize you'd lost. And the best part, there's no experience needed. You don't need to be some ex-athlete. You can start with body weight, resistance bands, or light dumbbells. You don't need the perfect gym setup. You just need the willingness to move again. The first couple of weeks though are rough, I won't lie. You're sore, you're tired, maybe even questioning why you're even doing this. But then small things start changing. Your sleep improves, your energy lifts, and your mood evens out as well. You catch yourself standing taller, moving easier, and that's when you realise your body's not broken. It just needs your attention again. Right now I'm keeping things pretty simple. There's no 30-day transformations, no drop 20 pounds in 10 days nonsense. I'm just focusing on showing up every single day, even when it's small. My goal is straightforward: rebuild from the ground up, stay consistent, and play the long game. And yeah, I've set myself a big challenge for myself. I want to be 100 pounds lighter a year from now. Is it a long shot? Yeah, maybe, but it's doable. If I stay disciplined, keep my willpower strong, and stick with it, I can get there. The number isn't the point though. What I really want to feel is capable again, to wake up without pain, to have energy, to look at myself in the mirror and actually feel proud of the person looking back. That's real body positivity, not pretending you're fine while you're struggling. It's doing something about it, taking control of your health instead of accepting that feeling awful is just part of getting older. Everyone talks about motivation, but honestly, motivation's like Wi-Fi. It works half the time and drops when you need it the most. Consistency is what saves you. You don't have to crush every single workout. You don't even have to like it at first. You just have to keep showing up. When you're learning to lose weight after 40, focus on the basics. Lift weights to build strength. Walk to stay active. Sleep like it's your job. Eat foods that support your metabolism instead of slowing it down. The more consistent you are, the more your body responds. Your hormones start to balance. Your energy improves and your mood lifts. You start to feel more you again. And yeah, you'll slip up. You'll skip a day. You'll have bad weeks. And that's normal. You don't have to start over. You just need to keep going. That's how you build a lifestyle, not a phase. I'm still early in my rebuild, but I'm already seeing changes. Not just in how I look, but how I think and how I feel. You start believing in yourself again when you keep promises to yourself. And that's where it all starts. So if you're over 40, starting from scratch, wondering how to lose weight or just how to feel good again, trust me, it's possible. Focus on strength training, balance your hormones, improve your metabolism, stay active, and stay consistent. You don't need perfection, you just need persistence. This isn't about turning back the clock, it's about proving to yourself you're not done yet. Anyway, hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next one.